Hi everybody. I just realized that I'm going to be extremely busy on the 30th, which is tomorrow. Today's the 29th. So I'm going to make tomorrow's video today and upload it tomorrow. I'm not sure whenever I can, but it will be easier for me to have the video already prepared and just upload it than to have to make it and everything, because I don't think I'll be able to do that. And I don't want to miss any more days because I want to be able to finish on Halloween. So we're gonna be doing the story today, but you'll see it tomorrow. I think I just wanted to throw that in there just in case. I am wearing the same shirt. It's because I'm literally making these stories back to back. And like I said, I wanted to hold up my side of the deal and make videos on time from now on. So yeah, there's only 3 more stories left, and this is the longest one, and this one has to be one of my favorites because I don't know what it is, but about making these recent stories, I just like them 10 times better than the ones I made about a year ago, because the ones I made a year ago are kind of shit. But the ones I make now, like I made earlier in the month, I haven't made any more stories since the ones earlier in the month. I do like them. And I am hoping that I do continue to make stories so that leading up to next year, I have a few stories to read. I know this was supposed to be a story for every day of the month, but that didn't really work out. But I do like how it did work out because I was able to read all my stories that I've personally created myself. And I'm proud of myself for that because I don't really commit to anything. So there's that. But let's get into the video. The story is called Teddy Bear. It was written on 10/8/2023. I'm a single mom of a 6-year-old daughter. I don't make much money, so thrift stores, yard sales, and hand-me-down toys or clothes are often what my daughter gets. Today, after dropping my daughter off at her school, I drove past a yard sale and decided to stop to look around. Managing the sale was an elderly woman all by herself. I walked around for a few minutes, not seeing anything my daughter may need or want. Right before I was about to leave, I saw a teddy bear that had to be about 4 feet tall, which is around the same height as my daughter. I went over to the elderly woman, asking her how much she was asking for the bear, and without hesitation, she said $5 is good enough for me. I looked at her with a confused look. Considering how big the bear was, I was sure it was going to be pricey. I asked her if she was sure $5 was okay, and she explained that it was her daughter's old bear, but now she has grown up and moved away. I thanked her and took the bear home. I wanted it to be ready for my daughter to play with by the time she got home from school, so I began washing it right away so I could put it in her room. After cleaning the bear for what seemed like forever, it was finally good enough for her to have. I sat the big bear on her rocking chair in her bedroom and left my home to go get my daughter, since it was time to pick her up from school. I picked up my daughter and asked her how her day was at school. She told me it was good. I told her I had a surprise for her for when she got home, and I was excited to see her face light up with excitement and curiosity from trying to figure out what it could be. Finally, we arrived home, and I told her to go up to her room so she could see her surprise. Before I could even catch up to her, she raced up to her room and swung her door open with excitement. As I was going up the stairs, I could hear her excitement and happiness at seeing the big teddy bear on the rocking chair. She hugged me and thanked me for the bear, while I walked back downstairs and let her have some time with her new bear until it was dinner time. I called her down for dinner and we ate. After dinner, I bathed her and then put her to bed. After cleaning up, I decided to relax in my room a bit before going to bed. Around 2 a.m., I woke up to the sound of something grunting. The sound sounded like it was coming from my daughter's room, so I got up to go check on her, thinking that she may have had a nightmare, and decided to play with her toys. As I made my way to her bedroom, I saw the outline of a large figure beside my daughter's bed. I ran into her room and was terrified at what I saw. The large figure was the teddy bear I'd bought for my daughter that day. It was standing over her, trying to lift her out of bed. I picked up my daughter's safety scissors and began to try and cut a hole in it. The teddy bear turned around and fought back, but I wasn't strong enough to fight him off. It pushed me away and grabbed my daughter, then jumped out the window. I ran down the stairs to try and follow it, but it vanished with my daughter. I ran back inside to call the cops, and they arrived shortly after. I tried to explain to the officers what had happened, but of course they didn't believe me. Instead, they took me away and and accused me of doing something to my daughter. My daughter was never found, and I was locked away in a psych ward. That was 25 years ago, and they still never believed me. But here's my warning to everyone. Don't go buy toys from a yard sale because they might become your worst enemy. This is day 19's reading, and honestly, like I said, I really like that story, and I hope everybody else does. But I hope everybody enjoys this video and enjoys the video that comes out on Halloween, because I actually do have a costume planned for Halloween, so I might wear it. I don't know. I have 2 planned actually. I'm not gonna say what they are, but I do have 2 costumes planned. One of them I can't wear for more than like 5 seconds because it's hard to breathe in. The other one is kind of the same thing, but not because it's hard to breathe in, but because it's hot as fuck. Like, it's still hot. My house is a constant like 78, sometimes almost an 85. Like, it's fucking hot, even though outside is no more than 30. Ugh. Fuck, sorry, I got a low battery. No more than like 35. But yeah, I am going to get going because my phone is dying. I record on my phone. But I hope everybody enjoyed the video, so bye everybody.